Hi everyone. I'm just getting used to using my camera for doing pre-recorded videos, but obviously I've tested it, so it seems to be all right. Looking a little bit tired because I am. It's like 1:45 in the morning, but that's how I roll. I like it when it's quiet. I don't do it all the time, but I'm just going to have a super long lie tomorrow. So anyway, I'm going to get on. Right, so this is for the people that chose A. And the cards for you are, I'm just trying to think, yeah, this was the one where, I disguised it so that you weren't, so that you weren't led by that. But I think this is the one that actually had a couple extra of this one. So you got two of these cards, but I'll come on to them in a minute. So for the people that chose A, I really do feel that your fulfillment of your wishes are coming. And this is a 9. So, I feel like I've been saying this all week. It really feels like forever, but definitely all of this week that the 9 is completion. So I've probably drummed down to quite a lot of people's heads by now. But, 9 is completion. And I really do feel that with the waterfalls coming down here and the fact that this is a heart chakra card with the green leaves, and I know what it is. With a couple of personal readings, I was like really reading this card lately. So it's came up, and that means it feels like it's come up a lot, which is good. So people are getting, their wishes are coming true. But it's like I'm being drawn to the fact that, he or she is like smelling the flowers. So, and I said before when I was doing this, it's like wake up and smell the coffee. So, but it's like wake up and smell the flowers. Like I feel like it's like, it's here. Like whatever it is you want, it's here. Like it's yours for the taking. And that's going to be different things to different people. But I really do feel it's like, open your eyes. Like open your eyes to the magic. Like you really, there's amazing things either like right in front of you that you can't actually see is yours for the taking, or it's about to be yours. And what I feel is because this is for the full moon and it's a supermoon, I feel like those things are really going to manifest either literally at the full moon, which in the UK is at 2:30, well, round about this time, like in a couple of days, at 2:24 a.m. in the morning on the 2nd. And in other parts of the world, I think that means it's on the 1st. But I'm being drawn to this little card here that says believe in magic. And I was getting led to that when I was doing something just before this as well. So I really do feel it's about stepping into that feeling of it already being here. So that's exciting. And it must be things close to your heart, like either to do with like love or like things that you're really passionate about. Like it could be something that you're really passionate about in work, but I'm more led to say work because I've just sort of I've been like doing a lot of personal readings lately. I'm like, why is all this stuff coming up about love? And I've not filmed the Zodiac ones for my page yet, but I will do that tomorrow because I'm not doing that tonight. I'd be totally drained. But there's definitely, I feel it is to do with Capricorn. Venus went into Capricorn. It's just making love a real sort of theme. Like, so it's this sort of first week of the new year is actually very love related. And remember, my card was love begins. So fulfillment of wishes for people that chose A. Woohoo! Shit, I never timed this. And this thing doesn't tell me how long I've been on for. No. Right, I'll just have to hope it's not too long. Right, so actually, right, so I've been on for sort of 3 minutes because I did say, and I think it was like, yeah, anyway, so I'll try and stop at 1:55, so 5 minutes. So fulfillment of wishes, but also there's something going on here about that because the Cancer full moon, full moons are always about healing, letting go, surrendering, forgiveness as well, and manifestation, which is brilliant. But that could be manifestation of feelings that you've kept kind of stuffed down, because it's also for the truth. Like the truth gets shone at full moons, and with it being a supermoon, everything's heightened. And I'm being drawn to the fact that his kind of silhouette or whatever is glowing, and that doesn't really make sense, does it? Because the blue of his top wouldn't be shining on the beach, but that's what I'm being drawn to. So the blue is pulling me in, so that's the throat chakra. So I feel like communications around the heart, actually, because it's the green heart chakra card and the blue is pulling me in, that's what that would mean. And then of course, because it's a full moon and healing and the truth, it would be things coming to light. So I imagine quite a lot of hearts to hearts, either around romantic love or just people that you love in your life, like just having real deep and meaningfuls. And that happens at full moons anyway. But actually, if you think about it, if people are still kind of partying on down on the 1st and the 2nd, which lots of people do, they milk it, don't they? They milk the New Year's. It's like, that could be happening because maybe you just suddenly went to bed and you're still drinking whatever. But it doesn't always need to be alcohol. alcohol, but you know, I'm Scottish, so I'm going to bring that in it. So I would be wearing the tartan shirt here just to be totally stereotypical. I didn't mean that. But yeah, it's about, on a serious note, like a lot of deep feelings are coming up on this full moon because Cancer is the sign of the feelings. So, and then bear in mind, look, that's 9 and 8. So it's just like steps to healing is what I want to say for you. But you might already be there. You might be in the fulfillment of your wishes. So step into it, step into it. Get yourself some citrine to step into that feeling of abundance and joy and stuff. And what one will I read next? I'll read this one. Right, so you got the soulmate card. So I love the meaning of this one. I've read it before. I love it because it's so kind of, it's very psychic as well, because it's like, you know, there's a man on the card who's got like the third eye on his third eye. So he's got an eye on his third eye, and this is the center of like clairvoyance and telepathy and stuff. And then there's like a hand, right, with a third eye. And then there's another head, which, you know, I've always thought it was like a man and a woman, but that actually looks like another man. But anyway, I don't think it doesn't matter. The genders don't matter, but it's like another person. And to me, it's like telepathy. So it's like telepathy of hearts or something, like communicating telepathically with people that you hear about, basically. And it's the root chakra, or the base chakra that some people call it as well. So it's about like manifesting things in the physical as well. And I've just spoke about manifestation, but I'm going to read it because the fable is very beautiful and probably more articulate than what I can do. So I'll hold up the card. And actually as well, I was going to say, is this the first card in the pack? No, it's the second card in the pack. But 2 is also balance, so that seems appropriate. Balance and partnership, actually. But it's on chapter 1, so that seems quite significant too, that this is for a new year. So it's like a new chapter in love. Rose without thorns. It is time to face my true feelings. And remember, that is what a full moon is for. It is time for him to leave her again, to use the script he always does at this point. He even knows her next line. She will say, "How can you do this to me?" But unexpectedly, she says, "I love you." The words of the script die on his tongue. He struggles to get them out. Just a few words and he will be free, but they won't come. Suddenly, he clasps her to him. He loves her. This is the true freedom he sought. So that's all very romantic. Inspiration. To enjoy the beauty of a rose, we must risk being pricked by our inner thorns. This offers a new way to live. The best incentive to change is love. Personal inquiry. What truth am I embracing? This card indicates no longer living a lie, and that's what full moons are for, and that's certainly what supermoons are for. Speaking your truth. So I love it now that I said the whole thing about the guy's blue jumper. La 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 la, where am I? Choosing love, freedom through transformation. Full moons are also about transformation. Resistance to commitment, an unexpected outcome, new truths. And the keywords are authenticity, treasure, and trust. And here's the meditation. Take a deep breath and keep relaxing until you find yourself in a safe place. Ask the great spirits to help you face that which you long for. Allow any nerves to pass. You may now know how to handle your present situation, or this knowledge will come to you soon. And I love that because it's on page 14, and 4 and 1 is 5, and 5 is change. But also, what was coming to me there, a couple of things, hopefully I'm going to remember. Right, so one of the things was that, you know that song, Safe and, well, you might not know it, but it's James, I love James Arthur, right? And James Arthur's got a song called Safe Inside, and it was actually on the telly not long ago, well, you know, a couple of hours ago, but it was probably the last music video that I saw tonight, so that's not a coincidence. And I just love it, because it's quite a strange video. I'm not really, it's kind of like, I think it's not actually about love, that one. It's like about a different kind of love. It's like a brother and a sister looking out for each other. But I just love the song. Like, it's just really kind of, you know, it's about somebody looking out for another person. And like you say, I think it's about a brother and sister. But it's just basically about that bond between two people and basically having each other's back and looking out for each other. Because it's like, you know, I won't sleep until you're safe inside. I'm not going to sing it, but, you know, go and Google it. But, what was the other thing that was coming to me? Yeah, I can't remember. I'll come back. But anyway, so little bit over time, but I think it'll still be about 10 minutes, maybe going into 15. Right, so, but to step into this place of your wishes coming true and getting in touch with your true feelings, because that's basically what that card was about as well. So 2 cards that are saying that you might need to emotionally withdraw a bit and step into the stillness, because this is called stepping into stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence. So I really do feel, you know, with this full moon being on the 1st / the 2nd, it might it could be because you're hungover, or it could just be because you're tired from all the emotional stuff. Not everyone drinks, but I really do feel on some level, whether it's a bit of everything or one or the other, a lot of feelings are around for the people that chose A. And in order to step up into the fulfillment of wishes and cultivate the prosperity, because this is cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. In order to step into that, you really have to allow it. And you have to allow the truth. You have to allow the feelings to surface. You have to step into the stillness to allow the abundance and get in touch with the truth. And the truth of your feelings. So, you know, easy for me to say, you know, but that's not always easy for everyone to do. But I really do feel that to get that abundance and to allow it in, you really do have to get in touch with your inner self. So that's very deep, isn't it? But the Cancer full moon is about the feelings and emotions, like I've said a lot. And it's also a very, very psychic energy. So really, really trust your intuition and absolutely trust your feelings. So I'm not surprised that this has come up and that things about love have come up. So bear in mind, this is Venus is, you know, Venus is definitely romantic love, but it is really love of all kinds. So just pay attention to love in every area of your life right now, okay? Which we should do all the time, but definitely now. Right, catch you later. And also, if you would like when am I going to be posting this? So, it'll be done. I was going to say if you want a full moon reading, you know, PM, like a personal full moon reading, but you're not too late actually. You can still get a full moon reading on the 2nd or whatever, and it's not as if it's not going to be wrong. It's still going to be relevant for that week. But yeah, I'm going to either get to bed or do B now. Right, see you later.